instead of being at least a year away from having the breakout capacity of producing fissile material for a nuclear weapon, is now probably 1 or 2 weeks away from doing that.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken revealed on Friday that Iran's breakout time, the period needed to produce enough weapons-grade material for a nuclear weapon, has now shortened to probably 1 or 2 weeks.
Well, by far, the preferable way to do it would be through diplomacy. Where we are now is not in a good place. Iran, because the nuclear agreement was thrown out, instead of being at least a year away from having the breakout capacity of producing fissile material for a nuclear weapon, is now probably 1 or 2 weeks away from doing that.
This assessment marks the shortest breakout time ever referenced by U.S. officials, reflecting Tehran's recent advancements in its nuclear program. The announcement comes as Iran and Russia embark on joint maritime security exercises in the Caspian Sea. The drills, which began on July 22nd, involve both naval ships and aircraft, including Iran's guided missile destroyers Darafsh, Sepah, and Paikan, 2 AB-212 helicopters, and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, Navy's ship Shahid Basir, according to Captain First Rank Abbas Hassani, the Iranian spokesman for the exercises. The Russian ship SB-45 has recently entered Iran's territorial waters and will participate in the drills, Hassani stated, as reported by Tasnim news agency. Representatives from other Caspian Sea bordering states, including Azerbaijan, are observing the exercises. The initial phase of the drills involved joint operations to extinguish a fire on a merchant vessel and rescue its crew. As the exercises progress, Iranian and Russian naval forces will practice hitting surface targets and towing damaged vessels, enhancing their cooperative maritime capabilities. In May, Iranian Defense Minister Brigadier General Mohammad Reza Ashtiani met with his Russian and Chinese counterparts to discuss expanding military and defense cooperation. Ashtiani emphasized the need for increased interaction between Tehran and Moscow to ensure regional stability and counter unilateral actions globally, as reported by Tasnim news agency. Iran's maritime cooperation extends beyond the Caspian Sea. In the Red Sea, Iranian forces continue to support Yemeni armed groups engaged in conflicts with US and UK navies. Since November, Yemeni forces led by the Ansar Allah movement have enforced a naval blockade on ships passing through Yemeni waters towards Israeli ports on the Mediterranean Sea. This blockade is part of Yemen's broader resistance against Israel's actions in Gaza. The US and UK have responded by deploying warships to escort commercial vessels through the strategic Bab al-Mandab Strait and conducting airstrikes on Yemeni targets. Tensions escalated further when Yemeni forces launched a suicide drone attack on Tel Aviv, prompting Israel to retaliate by bombing oil storage facilities in Yemen's port city of Hodeidah, causing ongoing fires.